All right, so I've been getting a few requests to do another smash burger video. Unfortunately, I forgot to take out the bacon from the freezer, so I'm not gonna have any bacon on this burger. It's just gonna be a plain old cheeseburger. I also forgot to get onions, so yeah, don't do it like I did, and remember to take out your bacon and get some onions. But let me show you what I'm working with. So I need to do a little cleaning on this grill, flat top, real quick. I haven't cleaned it. This cover that I have is kind of pretty shitty. I suggest if you do get a Campchef, you stay away from these covers. These things, ripped on me within the first year. I mean, you could see how faded it is. I mean, I've had it for a few years, but it never held water out. Every time it rains, this thing always fills up in here with water and everything like that. So it always gets destroyed. So I'm gonna do a quick cleaning, and then we'll bring you back when I start getting the meat ready. Actually, for any of you interested, I'm just using hot water. Don't ever put cold water on a hot flat top. You'll have a chance to crack it or ruin it. I'm just gonna be spraying it. I got my scraper here as well, so I'm gonna spray it and scrape away the crap and get it nice and clean. Get some oil on there, let it season up a little bit while I'm getting the meat ready. And a little tip: when you spray it, it's gonna steam up. If you're not wearing gloves, it's gonna be hot. All right, once you get it how you like it, you kind of clean it up real good. I lowered the heat so it's not extremely hot. I'm gonna coat this in some oil and kind of let it season a little. You can use whatever oil you want. I just use this spray canola oil. I'm just seasoning some cast iron, or steel, whichever, still works. So I sprayed it on. I'm gonna let it sit for a second and then scrape all the excess off. And you have something that looks like this. My scraper's not gonna get all the oil off. Gonna let it sit. You'll see it smoking, and I turned it down a little bit. I have it just above low here, so we'll let that kind of sit like that. I'm gonna go get the meat ready. All right, so I just have my Butcherbox pound of ground beef here. Easiest way to do it if you want to make 4 burgers. I mean, you can make them as small as you want if you want to do more sliders, but just pretty much take it, put it on a cutting board, and cut it into quarters. I just dumped it in here, mixed it up with my hands, so that way it was nice and mixed up here, and then I kind of divvied it up, tried to get 4 equal snowballs pretty much out of it, but with meat. All right, we're back at the griddle out here. I just want to give you guys another little tip. If you want to spray some canola oil on this masher, this is just one of those little Blackstone kits. I think it was like 15-20 bucks or something like that. Came with a nice big spatula and everything, but spray some of this oil in here so that way when you go to smash it, it won't stick as much. Or you could use, I think people use like wax paper or parchment paper or something like that. All right, once your grill is nice and hot, get your little meatballs on here. Give them a nice smash. Should pop right off. Thank you for that oil. These aren't staying together very well for me today, but that's all right. You just push that one back together with a spatula. Just touch it up a little bit if we can. Use the side. And we'll let it cook. I'm gonna be throwing some mesquite rub on it today. This is my favorite for burgers. I've tried several other ones. This so far is my favorite. Do not forget to get your buns nice and toasty. I already took the other ones off. This is my last one. I do both sides. You can use butter. I'm just kind of doing it quick tonight. I don't feel like sitting outside. It is very hot out today. So just gonna get it nice and toasted and take it right off. Once they've been cooking for a minute or so, they'll get a nice sear on them. When you flip them over, they were up here. Put them in a different spot so that way it's nice and hot. You'll get another nice little sear on the other side. If you put them back on these 2 sides, it won't be as hot as over here. Obviously, you've had the meat cooking on this side already, so we'll just flip it back over here. And then when we flip it, if we have to flip it one more time, we'll flip it back and put it up on this side. And once you flip them back over, you think they're cooked. I'm going to throw the cheese on this one and leave that one without cheese for my wife. Hopefully the cheese will kind of hold that one together a little bit. Let the cheese melt, and we'll get them on our buns. And once you're done, top them whatever you want. And you get a nice, juicy smash burger. Now, Butcherbox, actually, I have a coupon, and I'm going to put it in the description for you. You're going to save $30 off of your first box. And then it used to be 2 pounds of ground beef. I was saying in my other videos. I think they recently just changed it. I think you're going to get steaks free for a year. Might be a couple other things. I can't honestly remember, I will go check and throw it in the description next to the coupon, so that way you guys know what you're going to get. But when you click the link, it will bring it up and tell you exactly what you're going to get before you sign up. But thanks a lot for joining me, guys. See you next time.